Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I've been on vacation for what feels like forever. And I am finally back on the charts as of actually last night. I got back and I just had to trade. I was fiending to trade Asia session. And I took, so today I'm up on the day $402. It's the 2nd of June. I took 3 trades, so 1 in Asia session, then 2 in New York session. And I'm going to go over the Asia session trade really quick. I was sitting here in Asia session for a long time with nothing. And then I got this play off of the... What is this, bro? Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I got this play off of the session POC. That's awesome, dude. That's just, there we go. So, what is this? What is going on here? Oh, here we go. It was off of session BWAP. So, this was the play. So, first of all, we had previous day, previous day value area low right here. This was actually the target for this trade. So I was sitting here watching this. Obviously, there were other levels I was watching, but nothing that was worth a trade. And this was where I took this trade, and this was a banger. I will say, I kind of, I was waiting for the tape to speed up. And this is something about Asia session that I really like. I don't think I got this good a fill. I think I got filled like right here. I was waiting for basically the tape to speed up. So obviously the key level is VWAP of the session here. And, you know, we'd broken through this. I was kind of thinking, okay, we're probably going to go up to POC. We're probably going to go to value area high, which actually did end up happening. But I was looking at this and I was like, this is the trade. I want to hit this session value area low from the regular trading hours. And this was basically the trade. So I just entered once the tape sped up here. Pretty awesome trade. Now, for New York session, I took 2 trades. One of them was a loss. The first one was a loss. And as far as the bias for today, I was actually I was actually bearish. And the reason why I was bearish is because so I marked this off. I don't know why this volume profile keeps changing, but this morning I marked this off as the value area. Like that. And then the POC was down here. So I was actually bearish on the day, which did end up being the incorrect bias, which is fine, right? But I was bearish here just because we were inside of previous... Bro, and then it changes again. Like, this is the thing, dude. I don't know what was going on with this volume profile, but it was changing like hella, dude. Like, this is probably more accurate as to what it should have been because we kind of stayed in that range. But anyway, I was actually looking for these previous day lows to get hit. I was looking for the overnight lows to get hit down here. And none of that ended up happening. We did take out London lows, I think. So my bias was incorrect. I didn't take anything the first 30 minutes because there was just nothing that looked that good. This actually looked decent for longs right here. But we just didn't hit any key levels, so I mean, there wasn't really anything there to take, and price just rips up. A trade down here would have been really good if there was like, you know, a better key level down here. This would have been a good trade. So, so price is ripping. So the first trade I took 2 longs. This is a news candle. This is like the jobs reports or whatever, and at this point, I did notice we actually made a CVD here with this low, and we took the low on price. So I was kind of watching this level, and then this right here, where is the top of the 30-minute range? This is where I ended up taking the trade off of, was actually the top of the 30-minute range, which, you know, statistically, the top of the 30-minute range, you know, it is valid for reactions, but I don't know. I don't think it's as good as like. Um, I don't think it's as honestly so far from the data I have. It's actually the session levels that give the best reactions. So like, session POC, session VWAP, value area high, and then session value area low. But this is trades coming up here. So I think right here there was an entry back here that I faded. Because this was where the session value area high was at the time. I faded it because my stop would have had to go below this low, which is just ridiculous. Because that was the low of the CVD basically. Yeah, news candle. I didn't really want to take it. And let's see where we rip up, because we end up ripping up here and then we come back down. So this is a nice breakout here. Okay, so when we come back down here, this is actually coming up as to where I took my entry. Wait, I didn't already take it? No, I didn't. Okay, so first of all, what we have is we have this CVD. So we take the low there, we don't take it here. And we get absorption below this 30-minute range level. And then the tape speeds up right there. So when the tape speeds up, that was when I took my entry and I had my stop just right here. So for targets, I was just going to target this, honestly, even though it kind of sucks. Honestly, there were levels up here. What do we have up here? There were levels up here I thought we were going to get hit. Yeah, we had previous day value area high up here. And then we had, this was all-time highs here. And I thought, since we broke out of the previous day's value area, wait, maybe this wasn't previous day, but I feel like there was another level up here, but either way, we had all-time highs up here. I was looking for these to get hit, potentially, but I didn't really want to put my take profit up there. But it didn't matter anyway, because I just got stopped out after we moved up here, and we reacted beautifully off this session, off of this session value area high here. Really, really nice reaction to the downside, though. So, yeah, wrong way, bro. Why'd you go that way? And then from there, we just dump. So I didn't move my stop to break even or anything. I didn't move my stop at all. And we just dumped. I could have, but, I mean, either way, yeah. So I was stopped out there. So, yeah, and then we had such a nice reaction here. I mean, I think this was a good trade. I just think the problem with it was mainly the key level, probably. And the fact that we were so overextended up as well. So we end up getting a retrace. Let's go faster here. So the second trade I took was after this retrace. And the second trade I took was, I would not say it was a banger. I would not say. Honestly, New York session kind of been I'm not going to lie. Like Asia session, it just is so much easier to tell where price is going to go in Asia session, I feel like. This is coming up. This is the next trade coming up here. So we had a nice reaction here. I was still bullish. I wasn't bearish. We were still inside the session value area. And then what we end up getting, oh man, I just went past it. So what we end up getting is actually a nice little break below the POC, and we get a nice, you can see the tape sped up there. This is where I entered right here when the tape sped up. And my target was going to be value area high right there. And immediately once I enter this trade, we just absolutely... So, by the way, I did go stop break even at this high. So at this point, my stop was at break even. And immediately once we enter this trade, we just start chopping. It's fine, honestly. Like, it's definitely not something you want to see where, you enter and then all of a sudden price just, like, volume just completely dies. But didn't really matter. We did end up hitting this. And this was basically the trade, the win. So 2 W's on the day, 1 in Asia session, and then 1 in New York, and then 1 loss right here. So pretty good profit on the day. And I'll probably trade Asia session a little more, honestly. I might just start trading later in the day. I just feel like the session key levels are just so good. A lot better than, like, this 30-minute key level was not good. The 5-minute, I don't even know honestly if the 5-minute has statistical validation to be an actual level that price can react off of. The 5-minute opening range. Obviously, I took trades off of it. They were pretty good, but I just wasn't confident in the trades I was taking off of them. So I kind of stopped using that. I do know the 30-minute does have statistical, like, validation behind it. Like, there's actual trading research behind this 30-minute level being like a legitimate key level. But I mean, in my personal experience, what really gets great reactions is just these session levels, like the session POC, which was down here. When I saw the POC move up here, I was pretty sure this trade was going to be good, even with the low volume and kind of choppy price. But either way, let's see if this keeps going up. Looks like we took the high. I'm assuming this is just going to keep going. Little retrace. Another great reaction off POC. This could have been another trade right here, because that's looking nice. It's looking super nice. Anyway, yeah, these intra-session levels really, really good for trades. I really like them. So, yeah, this is probably going to keep going up. I assume we'll hit this all-time highs. I think there's like a pretty big gamma exposure level up here, so we'll probably like start to chop up here. But either way, that was the trading day. Pretty good day. Good way to start the week off for me. Technically, this is the start of the week for me since I've been on vacation. So, yeah, let's keep this rolling.